Hi everyone, I'm excited to show you this week's episode. We're working on our arms and our upper body, getting ready for bathing suit season and summertime. So come on and get started. So for these exercises, you don't need any hand weights, but we are going to work with them today. These are 2-pound hand weights, so one for you in each hand. And if you don't have hand weights, you can use bottles of water. You can also use soup cans. Those will work just fine. So anything extra that's going to give your arms a little extra load. So the first one we're going to demonstrate is some bicep exercises. So you'll start with your arms just straight out to the front, not fully released in your elbows, so put a little bend in there. And I'm going to have you stand super tall, pull your tummy in, always working the center. So the bicep muscles, these gorgeous muscles right in the front of the shoulder and the arm, you're going to come in and do about 45 degrees of a bend, pause, and pretend for just a sec there's a cherry tomato or a little marshmallow here, and squeeze that little fold in your elbow. And then release it, but not all the way. So I don't want you to fully relax the arm and pull at maximum range. So you're going to do about half range motion, little squeeze, good, and a little release. So we're showing 2 to 3 exercises here, or 2 to 3 repetitions, but you can go up to 10, 15 maybe if you'd like to of all of these. So showing one more. So this is a lower level, arm level of a bicep curl. Now second, you can just go ahead and stretch your arms up maybe to shoulder level and arms slightly forward in front of you. Keep standing tall and palms facing up. So we're still going to work the biceps, same exact thing, you're just having your arms from a higher position. So same thing, start to bend those elbows, not all the way, pretend I'm a little marshmallow and give me a squeeze. Right there, make some Popeye muscles. Perfect, and extend. So definitely getting ready for summertime, short sleeve shirts, bathing suits. We want to sculpt and really design the arm muscles and the upper body. So one more bicep curl from shoulder level. Perfect, and reach out nice and long and lower your arms. Okay, so the next one we're going to work into is the lateral raise, and it's a deltoid exercise. So deltoids are your shoulders, so specifically front, side, and back here. And I want you just to have your palms face down, raise your arms up to your shoulder level. Now turn your arms inward. I'm going to use my hands to help you. I'm going to spiral the arm in, and then spiral the arm back. And you can continue doing that inward and outward spiral. And this is working those shoulder muscles here. Now, as you're doing these, if your arms start to get tired or your neck gets tired, just lower them in between. So you may want to just drop down, all the way down to your legs, and then raise them straight back up. So that's just kind of a transition. So you'll come up and turn in and turn out and lower all the way down, both arms, yeah. And lift up and turn in and turn out and find a lowering down. Again, 8 to 10 repetitions, maybe as many as 15 to 20. Let's take this one as our last one. So this is a lateral raise with some deltoid sculpting and finish. Great. Okay, so every woman I know wants to work on this wonderful part of the upper arm, the back of the upper arm known as the triceps. So this is a very classical exercise to target that. Start first with your elbows bent by your sides. Good. Squat down and just kind of reach your hips back slightly. I'm going to stand here. And with the back of the upper arm, I'm actually going to have her bring her elbows back just a little bit. Okay, so this is our muscle focus, this section. Move your forearms and your weights back toward me back here. So straightening the elbows. That would be enough, but I like to go 1 inch higher, lower that 1 inch, and then rebend the elbows. And keep those arms close to the body, so you're hugging. Do that again. So there's 4 movements: straightening, lifting, lowering, and rebending. Making sure to keep the tummy pulled in. That supports the whole posture here. And right now she's doing it with the palms face down, which is great. We're going to show you one other variation of this. So pause and just turn your palms to face each other. And exactly the same exercise. Here you go. Straighten, lift 1 inch, bend, rebend. And straighten, lift 1 inch, lower, bend. One more repetition just for now. Lift, hold. Okay, to really maximize what's going on here. Let's do tiny little pulses. You can do itty bitty, super small squeezes. Concentrate the workout right there in the upper arm. Keep that tummy pulled in. Keep breathing. Visualize those arms that you want. She's already got them. All right, so 15 to 20 would be what I'd recommend, but you do as many as you want. I like to fatigue that muscle group. It really needs it. Perfect, Casey. All right, and then you can stop right there. She'd probably go all the way to tomorrow if we let her, so okay. And then go ahead and rest. So great for the triceps. So we're going to move on into another tricep and shoulder exercise, and these are the dips. So feet are bent, knees are bent, feet are down on the mat, hands are behind, fingertips are pointing to your hips. Shoulders are open, tummy's pulled in. And what I want you to start with is just simply load your arms and lift your hips. There we go. And during this exercise, you'll want to look straight ahead so that your head's not hanging back, what could strain your neck. So let's just keep the hips up and focus on bending the elbows. So you'll bend your elbows and point them back. Can you bend them more? Bend the elbows. Bend. There you go. And then straighten and push. Elbows. So the hips are going to come down, but think about the elbows mainly pointing back and push. There we go. So it's really focusing on the muscles right here that control elbow bending. Bend and push. One more and bend and push, and you can relax. So I would say up to as many as you can. You want to fatigue those muscles there. One note though, if your wrists are don't love to be bent that much, you may not want to do that exercise. So we're going to work on one more, and these are push-ups. So you're going to come face this way. And I like to do push-ups first with the knees down, and you can have your knees hip-width apart. Feet crossed is fine. And your hands, I'm going to actually have you go a little wider. So you can actually do two kinds. You could have your hands right in front of your shoulders here, or a little wider. Now with this push-up, it's similar to the dip. You just focus on the elbow bending action. So tiny elbow bend, perfect hold, and then straighten the elbows. That's all that is. It doesn't look like much, but it's fantastic for really concentrating right in the back of the upper arm. And she's doing a great job of keeping the center of her body well organized, and push. And I would say 8 to 10 if you can do it, ladies, and push, or more. So that's with hands narrow. You can also do a couple hands wide. You want to show a couple hands wide. Maybe, yep, there we go. With this one, your elbows might want to point in a different direction. So see what it feels like to point your elbows side to side. There you go. That might work a little more in your chest muscles, but still targeting the back of your arm. One more. And if you're able to do a full push-up, what I mean by that is knees off the mat. So you'll be balancing on your toes and your arms. You can do a full push-up here and push. If you get 3 to 5, you're great. These are difficult for women. And push and rest. There we go. Fantastic. Thanks for watching this episode. I hope this has given you some great exercise choices for toning your arms, getting you ready for summer. And I would like to remind you to tune into our channel and subscribe. If you'd like to see more Pilates exercises and classes, log on to pilatesanytime.com. Thanks for watching.
Pilates Anytime is a virtual Pilates studio where you can take real classes with real students. We offer classes at all levels, and we add about 5 new classes every week. Pilates Anytime is always here for you, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.